BB851, turn right, heading 180. Order 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
Hey everyone, welcome back to DJ's Aviation and another installment in the Fleet of series. A big thanks to Brandon who has helped with today's script. As you can tell by the title, I'll be taking a look into the fleet of US Airways, but first, a brief history lesson that will hopefully make you better understand their situation. US Airways, or formerly known really as US Air, was founded in 1937 as All American Aviation, a small airline that did indeed serve the Ohio River Valley during World War II and up until 1949. However, this name wouldn't stick for long, and in 1949 it became known as All American Airways. This would actually be followed up as three other rebrands, such as US Air in 1979, and finally, as we know it, in 1997, US Airways. US Airways was widely known as a major American airline and had hubs in Charlotte, Philadelphia, Phoenix, and Washington, D.C. US Airways also operated smaller regionals known as US Airways Shuttle and US Airways Express, although those are fleets for another day. The US Airways name was known by many, and was a huge player in the American commercial sector, but rather unfortunately the brand went away in April of 2015 when it was merged with American Airlines to form one of the biggest American carriers to date. With that out the way now, let's get into what I know you've all been waiting for. The actual fleet of the US Airways. US Airways owned Airbus, Boeing and Embraer aircraft, but let's start with Airbus first. US Airways operated Airbus aircraft such as the A319-100, A320-200, A321-200, as well as the A330-200 and 300. They also had orders for 22 A350-900s, but the orders were later to be replaced with the 787s once US Airways merged with American Airlines. The airline also had orders for several more A321-200s and was widely known for their use of the A320 family of aircraft. They were actually in fact the biggest operator of the A320. Moving along to Boeing, US Airways only owned one aircraft type from them, and it was the 757, specifically the -200 variant, otherwise known as the Flying Pencil. US Airways also owned the Embraer E190, which is the biggest variant of the E-Jet. That was the fleet of US Airways, and again, thank you very much for watching another one of my videos. If you have any video suggestions similar to this, do feel free to go down to the description where I have a link where you can submit your own video ideas. Again, a huge thanks to Brandon for helping write this script as I am moving over to London. I do very much look forward to you all joining me in the next one.